So you have Apostle John, you have Polycarp, Ignatius, and then from Polycarp came these early church fathers, Irenaeus and Hippolytus. So what about Polycarp? So because Polycarp would not honor Caesar, he was brought out in an amphitheater. There's all these other Christians that were there. This bishop of Smyrna. So they told, now there's Polycarp in this amphitheater, there's all these Christians behind him. And they said, we want you to say that all these people here are atheists, because they will not worship Caesar as God. Are you following me? Are you with me? They bring Polycarp out to this amphitheater. All these Christians are behind him. And these Roman officials, they were saying, we want you to say that all of these people are atheists because they do not look at Caesar as God. Here's what Polycarp said about Jesus. 86 years old, Polycarp was. He said, 86 years have I served him. He's done me no harm. How can I desert him now? And they burned Polycarp to the stake. So what is it? It's passing down your faith to someone else. Bev and I were talking about this on the way to church this morning. We started with her mother, who passed her faith on to Beverly. Beverly passed it on to her daughter Autumn, and then Autumn has passed it on to her daughter Malia, and she was baptized a couple of weeks ago. Friends, this is the natural order of things. You pass your faith on to someone else. And then you get to the place in your spiritual growth where you can take someone under your wing and help guide them spiritually. You become the mentor. You become the coach. You become the teacher. You become the discipler and the soul winner. And how do we do that? Sharing God's word with them, praying with them, serving the Lord together, talking to them about the Lord, picking them up for church. Many different ways. Here's our closing thought as I conclude this whole series about spiritual growth and development. Here's the application, friends. Let's be intentional about our spiritual growth. And it's all those things coming into second base that we talked about, even third base. All those things that we've talked about. We have to be intentional about our spiritual growth. What does that mean? You make a conscious effort. Like I told you, I planted some tomatoes and some beans this past year. That was my little garden. I put it out where it could get sun. I watered it daily. You may think I'm crazy. But I talked to those bean plants, and I talked to my tomato plants, and I would walk out there, and I would pet the leaves, and I'd say, you're looking great today. I would just pet the leaves and stroke it, and I would pull off some of the weeds and some of the parts of the plant that weren't doing very well. Isn't that something? John 15. Every branch in me that's not bearing fruit, the Father takes it out. Because all you're doing now is sucking life and vitality from the part of the plant that is producing fruit. So I would go out there, I would talk to my bean plants, I would talk to my tomatoes, and they did great. I had a great harvest this year with my tomatoes and my beans. I gave them some love. We have to be intentional. I even put some Miracle Grow in there. Maybe next year, Marty, or Dick, I can get some little something from your barn. Probably going to make my cars stink, though. inside. We have to be intentional about spiritual growth. I'm so glad you're here this morning because this is part of it. This is part of it, friends, for our spiritual growth. Okay, let's make our way around those bases, huh? Don't be content just to stay at first base. Let's put some points on the board for God, and all I mean by that is let your life in every part of your life count in a significant way for God. Amen? Amen. All right, let's all stand and close.